for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
For the first time, the Target Series going dirt racing. It's taken 9 seasons, but here we are, dirt racing the Target Series in Springfield, Illinois. This is the Federated Auto Parts Challenge. Denny Lloyd in the 54s won the pole for the first ever dirt race in the Target Series. Outside of him, second, the 29 car of Leon Campana. Then the third, Damian Blue. Fourth, we have Jeff Bright. And running out the top 5, it's Carson Bowers at 39. In 6th place, we have Benny Watson. 7th, it's William Seaman. In 8th, we have Landon Lyons. 9th place, it's Alex Fletcher. And running out the top 10, Nathan Stapleton in the 55 car. Rest of the field, there's Sebastian Kukulon. Outside is Cole Luigi the 42. Then we have Max Rossi with Anthony as the 3 to his outside, along with Riley Spurley Tube and Jay Randall the 25. Behind them, Mathis Wells and Luke Jones the 26, with Sebastian Dupain and Michael Gregory the 52, along with Trey Rainey and Derek Hamel the 33. Then there's Devon Rudd and Matthew Logan, with Tyler Fink and Luke Rainey the 51. Then there's Kashawn Richardson and Matt Montoya, Jose Mills, and third in points Casey Narco the 22. Then a pair of teammates Isaac Nichols and Eli Bright the 7, with Max Anderson and points leader Jake Gowey the 14. Then Jennifer Buford and Diego Yepes, with Lord Olano and Adam McDowell. And round out the field final row, and 39th and second in points Justin Lightning. 40th position is Levi Jones in the 10 car. There's our 40-car field for the first ever dirt race in the Target Series in Springfield, Illinois. Let's go on track and fire these Target Series engines up for racing on the dirt.
Drivers, start your engines!
Fired up.
The Illinois State Fairgrounds playing host to the first ever Target Series dirt race as the 40-car field is rolling off the starting grid for racing around this 1-mile dirt oval. It's going to be an interesting race for sure. You're going to see different lanes being used. Inside better in 1 and 2, outside a little bit better in 3 and 4, and watch for cars to get the wall of turn 2. That's a common occurrence throughout practice and qualifying. Pace car left turn to pit road. 30 laps of action around this 1-mile dirt oval in Illinois as they come down the front to see the restart zone. Lloyd and Capano lead to the field with the green flag. It's out. We're racing on the dirt. Already some 3 wide here, and side by side at the front. Blue to the inside of Lloyd to lead lap 1 by a nose. You saw Lloyd in the outside get that massive run down the straightaway. That's going to be a common occurrence through 3 and 4. Outside works better, but inside 1 and 2 a lot better. Capon to the inside of Lloyd as back there 3 wide. Some cars get the wall again. We mentioned that's going to be a common occurrence here today. Capana to grab second from Lloyd into turn 3. Alex Fletcher, the 62, comes low. He'll move his way to 4th. Behind them, a logjam of 3 and 4 wide action. Capana clear in 2nd, Lloyd clear in 3rd, Fletcher clear in 4th, Seaman clear to 5th. Jeff Brand inside Bowers. It's 1st, 2nd, Lloyd back to the inside. Capana, blue like seeing this, gonna try and pull away. There's Jeff inside Seaman. Looking down low, down the back. Some cars get the wall hard. And some cars out of line, still making contact and rubbing, and into the inside wall. Go a few cars. Matthew Logan, and they slap and cause a big one. Levi Jones involved. Eli Bright's involved. Trey Rainey's in it. Justin Lightning second in points. Jake Gower points leader. Yepes and Jennifer Buford as well. Yellow flag is in there for the first time here in Illinois. Damian Blue back in front every lap so far, but a hard crash, and the first car to get spun was the 92 Matthew Logan. He came up the racetrack and got many of the back half of the field. Let's go see the reason for our first yellow flag here in Illinois. This was close racing off turn 2 and down the backstretch, and Max Harrison and Matthew Logan could never get unconnected. They were always connected down the backstretch, and it causes right here for the 92 and the A4 to make contact, ending the inside wall hard for Matthew Logan, and then spinning back up the racetrack and triggering right in his path with nowhere to go. Up the racetrack. How about Luke Ray slamming on the brakes? He got nose damage, so the 51 also involved. Levi Jones comes in, piles in. There's Jake Gowey coming in, Eli Bright and Matt Montoya. There's Justin Lightning and Diego Yepez. So a horrible break for the front two points. Lightning comes in second in the points. Jake Gowey comes in as the points leader. Does that open the door for a third point? Casey Nago to gain some points on those two. Watch them. You can see the A4 and the 92. They go off screen there, out of frame just because of how low they went right there. The Rainey brothers had nowhere to go. A lot of cars piled down the outside. A lot of hard hits here. Go look. Another look at it. They see A492 rubbing. They saved it, but then coming back at the racetrack. A492 still rubbing into the inside wall and coming back up. 88 gone to the outside wall. Lord Alon barely misses. 28 just ahead of the madness. But a lot of cars without Jennifer Buford basically stops on the outside. I think she may have actually gotten it slowed down in time. Well, let's go on board with some points there. Jake Gowey, last season's champion, involved early on as he started towards the back of the field and it did not work out for him. Yeah, it looked like a lot of drivers trying to get down low, and it just did not work for them. They just kind of slipped the racetrack and into the crash. That may have happened with Justin Lightning as well in the 97. So hard contact and damage for the front two points. Will that shake up the points any? Damian Blue back in front of the 16. He's led every single lap so far, but he's on the pit lane. And no one coming with them. He's a lone soldier on pit lane. Is Damian Blue in trouble in the 16 car? An apparent issue for Blue pitting out of the race lead. Some others coming down the back, but they have damage. So a very interesting strategy call there by the 16. That or some sort of issue to Blue's car. So the 16 led early on, but now it's Danny Lloyd, our pole sitter, back out front here in the Federated Auto Parts Challenge. Coming back to the green flag in the Federated Auto Parts Challenge at Springfield, Illinois on lap number 8. Denny Lloyd now out front the 54 car. Jake Gowey has taken his car to the garage. He'll be done for the day. A 40th place finish for our points leader. He should be able to keep the points leader because Lightning has some damage at the back of the field. Casey Nago was about 170 points back. So Gowey just lose some of the points that he had on his points lead, but should be all right to continue on in the points lead. Danny Lloyd looking for his second victory of the season, currently out in front from the pole position, but he's not dominated this race. He's only led under this yellow flag. Alex Fletcher ends up in second, the 62 car. Third is now Leon Campana. Fourth, William Seaman and Jeff Bright to the top 5. How about Anthony Nez in 6th, 7th for Carson Bowers, Max Rossi 8th, Nathan Stapleton 9th, and Mathis Wells rounding out the top 10. Casey Nago came in 3rd points with the front 2 in points wrecking. Nago right now 21st, go on, gain some positions, trying to get every point he can out of today. Back to the start finish line, the green flag back waving for Danny Lloyd and Alex Fletcher. Campana, a great restart in 3rd, but Fletcher's going to try and come down, cover the spot to block him. Fletcher for the lead through 1 and 2 inside of Lloyd. Side by side off turn 2, Alex Fletcher on the inside. Lloyd into the wall. Fletcher takes the lead away and pulls away. Look at them going 3 and 4 wide. For P, number 2, 4 wide through 3 and 4. Anthony has made the move to the bottom. Seaman into Campano slides up and they sort it out. Back down to double foul at the front of the field. Fletcher leads in the 62. Campana and Seaman side by side for second. To the inside, the 44 is going to take it away through 1 and 2. Hernandez for 3rd. Fletcher breaks away in the lead. Jeff Bright in the 9 looking inside. Trying to further forward inside the top 5. And back there 3 wide, Mathis Wells gets by Rossi and Lloyd. 54 restart first now, might fall inside the top 10. What a crazy few laps for Lloyd. He was in the middle of a 4 wide. He was everywhere. Danny Lloyd restart first, 2 laps to go. He's now back to 8th. Fletcher leads. Seaman running him down the front 2, get the wall hard. Hernandez jumps low for a second on Seaman. And Jeff Bright looks even lower in the 9 car. He'll get to 3rd. Seaman slides up the racetrack. Capon looks in the middle lane. Wells to the bottom of the 1 car as they come off turn 4. RCR 1st and 2nd. Fletcher leads with Seaman and with Hernandez in 2nd. The battle's on for 3rd. Seaman, Bright, and Wells. They go 3 wide. Wells has the preferred lane, but Jeff right in the middle might get a good run as well off turn 2. Seaman got the wall hard. He'll drop back. Yellow flag as a car is spun down the back. Riley Spurgeon, but Benny Watson and some others. Fletcher going to lead them back to the second yellow flag of the race. Or can Hernandez get there? He's going to stay in line behind the 62. Fletcher back in front. Hernandez second. Jeff Wright, Mathis Wells, the top 4. Benny Watson goes around the backstretch and ignites a massive crash, taking out many race cars. Let's go see the reason for a second yellow flag of the Federated Auto Parts Challenge. It's been a crazy start to this race for sure. Nathan Stapleton, the 55 on top. Coming off turn number 2, Benny Watson to his inside. The 55 going to get the wall, and the 24 just kind of comes up and wipes himself out as he spins around right there. Landon Lyons, I think he may have missed, but then got hit by the 8 trying to miss it. I think he missed the 24 and just got rear-end damage after getting hit by the 8 car. We'll have to look at a different angle of that, see if there's a better angle to see if the 98 made any contact. But if Landon Lyons did not, that is avoidance of the year. And I think the 24 just got up a little too high. Look at Lyons. Hard to the right. Then got hit by Spurley too hard. He gets away, though, with what looks to be only rear-end damage. I think that was a great job. Right there breaks the Eli Pratt Riley Spurgeon. There's the 60 of Jennifer Buford getting collected as well. A lot of collisions happening right there. But let's look at this. Let's see if the 98 made any contact. Right here. Oh, he didn't! What a miss. Nanico, third and points involved. Hitting the 8 of Spurley tube, who spun like a top into Jennifer Buford and Eli Bright. So the points can shake up again, as many front runners and points have gotten damaged or taken out in crashes so far early on. We're not even halfway done with this race here in Illinois. It's already a crazy one. Alex Fletcher leads in the 62 car. His teammate Hernandez by him in second. Fletcher leads back to the green flag for our second restart of the day. Coming back to the green flag at the halfway mark of the Federated Auto Parts Challenge here in Springfield, Illinois. Alex Fletcher is still out in front in the 62 car. Riley Spurgeon out from that crash. A lap down for Matt Montoya, Michael Gregory, and Justin Lightning. We have 35 cars on the lead lap, and last of them is going to be Anthony Ness, the 3 car. He's actually out of the race, so the 3 with an issue. He came down pit road from second. It looks like he might be out of the race, so problems for the 3 car of Anthony Hernandez. There he is actually coming off pit road, so an apparent issue set to restart in second, but now it's going to be the tail end of the longest line, so the 3 car with an issue here, just like the 16. They were both running inside the top 2 with their issues. Fletcher leads Jeff Bryan second, third for Mathis Wells, fourth William Seaman, fifth Leon Campana. Then Max Rossi sixth, seventh Carson Barris, eighth Daniel Lloyd, ninth Sebastian Kukulon, and Luke Jones runs out the top 10. Green flag back in the air for Fletcher. He gets away on the jump. Wells gonna jump to the inside of the 1 or the 9 possibly. Seaman looks 3 wide. The battle for second is on. Mathis Wells grabs second. Now looks for the lead off turn 2. To the inside by Fletcher against the wall. Wells to the front in the 1 car. Seaman to second. And Fletcher is leading. Now back to third. Fourth, making as Campana goes around on the inside. Now can the 1 driver away, can Mathis Wells win this race? 14 laps remain. See all the right side damage to these race cars, but that means they're racing hard. If you don't have right side damage at the end of this day, you have not raced hard enough. Seaman gonna drop back. He gets to the wall. Jeff Wright the same there in the 9 car. Wells tries to pull away in the 1 car with the race lead. Fletcher looks for a second. Trying to get back to the front. Trying to get by Campana on the 29. Carson Bowers down low. Sebastian Kukulon goes 3 wide in the 4 car. Campana clears for a second right now as Wells pulls away. 13 laps remain. They're still side by side for a second. Fletcher not giving in. Back to the inside. Side by side for P2. Fletcher on the inside. Campana on the outside. Wells nails the outside wall. And here comes Fletcher with a hard run on down the backstretch. Mathis Wells falling back in the 1 car. As they go 3 wide. Oh, hard contact into the turn 3 wall. Multiple cars involved. Luke Ray's hit the wall. It's Bowers and Kukulon. This will be our 3rd yellow flag of the race. Mathis Wells with the lead with 12 to go. Our 3rd yellow flag of the Federated Auto Parts Challenge. A massive crash for Carson Bowers and Sebastian Kukulon. 3rd yellow flag. Let's go see how it was brought out. Racing 3 wide inside the top 5 as they race their way down the backstretch. Kukulon on the inside. Bowers on the middle lane. As they race off into the corner. Kukulon down low. And he just slides out of control. Maybe drove too hard to the corner. Bowers goes up and nails him hard to the outside wall for those drivers. Danny Lloyd barely escapes. Cole Luigi barely escapes. The 18, the 55 gets damaged, and Nathan Stapleton. Others get blown by. Luke Rainey may have seen what happened and checked up there, or whatever happened to the 4 happened to the 51. So a hard crash as these drivers running inside the top 5 when the accident occurred. This was about for 4th on the racetrack. Yeah, Kukulan's 4th, Bowers was 5th when they crashed. Hard contact for both of those drivers. And what happened to Luke Rainey, who was far behind it? He got hit hard by Watson, the 24, who also went on the outside right there and almost nailed the 39 car. So more contenders being wiped out here in Springfield, Illinois. Mathis Wells, the 1, leads the way. Can Fletcher find a way around? Can someone else further on back win the race? We'll come back here with under 10 to go here in Illinois. 8 laps to go right here in the restart. We'll see if we stay clean for these final 8 laps. Will we get another yellow flag at some point? Still 35 cars on the lead lap. 38 are on the racetrack. As 3 cars are 1 lap down. Mathis Wells in the 1 currently leads the way. Trying to get out front and just stay in control for these final 8 laps. As we're not going green this time, pace lights back on as the 33 is stopping on the backstretch. So this will extend the yellow flag. So we'll now come back at the newly scheduled green flag time. Lights are now out atop the pace car. It'll be a 7-lap shootout now to the finish as Derek Hamill's gotten to pit road. He is now out of the way, so that's going to be 34 cars on the lead lap. The 33, they're going to be a lap down or out of the race. So Mathis Wells leads in the 1 car. Alex Fletcher rides in 2nd, 3rd from Leon Capana, 4th Luke Jones, and Jeff Bryant's out of the top 5. Max Rossi 6th, William Seaman 7th, 8th for Devon Rudd, 9th Danny Lloyd, and Lord Alano rounding out the top 10. Back to the start-finish line for Mathis Wells. Into the restart zone, he's back going. Green flag back in the air. Capana a great jump in 3rd. Jones as well in the 26 jumps low. Side by side for 3rd. Luke Jones, a massive run. Wells goes up the racetrack. Look at Fletcher digging hard along with Luke Jones. Front 2 get the wall. Luke Jones on the inside lane. Can't get around the 62. Can't get the 1 as well. Off into 3. Luke Jones. Can't quite get to the inside Wells, but the 1 goes up the racetrack off turn 4. Front 3 get away. Wells leads with 6 to go. Luke Jones looking low into turn 1. To the inside lane of the 1. Luke Jones gonna take it away. He's out in front. Wells back to 2nd, Fletcher to 3rd. A great launch. Some cars get the wall. Look at Lord Allow. Restart 10th. Inside the top 5 now. Delisle flying forward. 3 wide behind her. Fletcher goes up the racetrack. Jeff right in the middle. Capon for 4th down low. Now can anyone get to Luke Jones with 5 laps remaining? Any yellow flag now would end the Federated All Parts Challenge early. Delano from 10th to 3rd in just 2 laps. Trey Ray coming up here for the 20 car. Jones in the lead, pulls away. He gets the wall hard, same with Mathis Wells. Delano closes in 3rd. She'll look to the inside of the 1 car. Cars everywhere. Trying to get around lap cars of Trey Ray and others. Delano, teammate in front. 4 laps remain in Illinois. JGL Racing gonna be 1st and 2nd. Luke Jones leads. Lord Allow in 2nd. Will they finish like that's the question. 26 keeps out of the wall that time. Delano though closing in down the back. Jeff Wright drives low for 3rd. As well as may pop the outside wall again. The front 2 slide up the racetrack coming off turn 4. 3 laps to go. 3 miles remain for Luke Jones. Delano looking to the inside of turn 1. She's there. Driving it hard to the bottom of the racetrack. Might try and pull the slide job on her teammate. Delano to the front in Illinois. She restarted 10th. She now leads the race. Jeff right to 3rd in case the front 2 wreck each other. A car's blown up. Seaman blows up in the 44 from the top 10. He gets slow and out of the way, it looks like. 2 laps to go. Lord Alano leads the race. Her teammate Luke Jones rides in 2nd. Jeff Wright in 3rd in case the front 2 have an altercation. They wrecked each other in Martinsville, remember. Jones a great run through 1 and 2. Delano gets the outside wall hard. Luke Jones looks to the inside. Side by side again. Jeff Wright in 3rd is closing in big time. Delano back clear. Jones looks low again. Off of 4, they race. Delano leads the 26, but Jones gets to the inside. Not quite there. Last lap in Illinois. Jones pulls to the inside. Delano to turn 1. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. Luke Jones. Side by side. Lord Delano through 1 and 2. Can Delano stay tough on the outside is the question. down the back. Delano gets the outside wall hard. Jeff Wright pulls off for second, but that's all over. Jones gets away in the race lead to turn 3. Luke Jones out front at the right time. Off turn number 4. The checker flag is waving, and Luke Jones will win the Federated All Parts Challenge in Springfield, Illinois. Jeff Wright gets up to second at the end, passing Lord Delano, but the story is on Luke Jones as he wins the first ever dirt race in the Target Series. What a crazy event for sure. A lot of cautions, a lot of lead changes, a lot of hard racing and contact as well. Let's go see the finishing results from the first ever dirt race in the Target Series. Here's how they finished in the Federated All Parts Challenge at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. We had 3 caution flags for 13 laps and 8 lead changes. 7 different drivers trade the lead at some point here today, as Luke Jones out front at the end from the 18th starting position, leading 4 laps en route to victory over Jeff Wright, who marched his way up to second at the end, but was just too little too late for the 9 team. Laura Delano, heartbreak for her, leading on the last lap, but falls to finish 3rd, but she started 37th, so not too bad for the 28 driver. Mathis Wells 4th, led 9 laps, almost anyone here today. And how about this? A big shout out to Damian Blue. Led the first 4 laps and had to come down pit road under the yellow flag for an issue on the 16, and drove his way back through the field to get inside the top 5. Determination on the 16 here today got him that top 5. Leon Capone's up in 6th, Jose Mills 7th, Tyler Fink up to 8th, Alex Fletcher in 9th, right where he started. He led 7 laps here today, and Danny Lloyd from the pole ends up inside the top 10, 3 laps led for him. Landon Lyons 11th, Max Rossi 12th, Kashawn Richardson 13th, Jay Randall 14th, Sebastian Dupain rounds out the top 15 by Anthony as well. Another driver had to come down pit road during the race while running inside the top 2. Hernando rebounds to finish 16th. While it wasn't the day that he was having, it's still better than where he was back at the tail end, the longest line of the restart. Nathan Stapleton 17th, Isaac Nichols 18th, Coluigi 19th, and 20th for Levi Jones. 21st, Devon Red. 22nd, Adam McDowell. Max Harrison, 23rd. Casey Narco, 24th. Carson Bowers, 25th, with Benny Watson, 26th. Diego Yepes, 27th. 28th, Matthew Logan. 29th, Jennifer Buford. 30th, Sebastian Kukulan. 31st, Luke Rain. 32nd, Eli Bright. Trey Rain, Matt Montoya finished lap down along with Michael Gregory. For William Seaman, it was a header issue. Justin Lightning 5 laps down. Derek Kimmel, clutch issue. Sprotube and Jake Galloway out from crashes. But how about the front 3 points? The miserable days they had. Jake Galloway came as the points there, 40th for him. Justin Lightning came in 2nd in points, 37th. Casey Narco came in 3rd in points, 24th. The top 3 points all finished below the top 20. That's why we have a new 2nd place man in points. Let's now go see who it is with the point standings. Here are the points after Springfield, Illinois. Jake Galloway still on top of the points, but now it's only 48 points up on now Mathis Wells, who moves up to 2nd. Luke Jones, the winner today, moves up to 3rd, because Sean Richardson 4th and Casey Narco down to 5th, but 2 wins is a great buffer for that wildcard spot. 6th place we have Justin Lightning, so falls from 2nd to 6th. Max Rossi 7th, Leon Capone 8th, 9th for Cole Luigi, and Riley Sprue to pull in that final spot inside the top 10. Michael Gregory currently 11th, 12th for Jose Mills, 13th Jay Randall, 14th Landon Lyons, and Jennifer Buford 15th. Eli Bright now 16th, Daniel Lloyd 17th, Trey Rennie 18th, Matt Montoya 19th, and Isaac Nichols rounds out the top 20. The 88's great day moves Nichols up inside the top 20 in points, 2 wins this season. He gets a wildcard spot. Other one goes to Jose Mills, who's 12th in points. Michael Gregory only 19 points outside the top 10, and drivers like Landon Lyons, 14th in points, Daniel Lloyd 17th, Trey Rain 18th in points. They need to try and get up inside the top 10 or get up ahead of Jose Mills, who has our wild card spot. They have to hope Nichols falls out. Currently Nichols over 21st has a 6-point gap, and that's Nathan Stapleton, who's 21st. Benny Watson 22nd, Devon Red, and others. As you look down, Lord Delano's 3rd place here, leading on the last lap. How big would a win have been for Delano's season? Down 24th in points. How about Luke Rainey, 20th in points? He has his victory. Seaman 2 victories, but it's been a miserable stretch of the season. Down 35th in points, 2 victories, and right now in a shot where he's probably not going to make the chase for season number 9, even after having those 2 victories early on in the season. 17 races in the books. We're going to be going to a completely different type of racetrack next race. Race number 18 will go to the Denver Motorsports Park for the Amazon 275. I will see you guys then.